Okay, I want to do a brief introduction to our product line. Most all of our products have a set button. The set button is what's used to put the product into link mode or to maybe set a preset dim level on the product. Lamp modules act similar to switches in the fact that you can bright or dim a lamp module if it's a dimmer module by using the up and down arrows on the side. If it's a relay-based module, you won't find these and you'll have just a set button. You can turn these on and off, but you won't find the ability to brighten dim. We have dimmer switches and we have relay switches. Relay switches will go on and off, no ability to dim. Dimmer switches, by pressing and holding the off paddle or the on portion of the paddle, you can brighten dim them. If you set and release the set button once, now when you turn the switch on, it'll go to that level. That's called a preset dim level. If I went to a keypad and I wanted a keypad button to control the switch at that level, I simply could touch any button that I want. I can hold the set button in for 3 seconds. The button will start to flash. It's now in link mode. That'll allow me to go to whatever switch I want, set the level I want, and then simply hold in the set button, and I can create a link to that button. It takes about 5 seconds. Lamp modules act similar. I could take a button, put it in link mode, and then hold the set button. It does have to be plugged into power. Lamp modules also can control other devices. So I could put this into link mode by holding the set button in for 5 seconds, and then going to a switch and holding its set button and linking it. Keep in mind, whatever level the switch is at when you link it, that's the level it's going to go to when you turn on the device that you linked to it. So a button linked to a switch, if the switch was in the off position, when you turn the button on, the switch would be off. So you always want to make sure it's at the level that you want. You can factory reset any device by pulling out the set button for about 5 seconds, push and holding it in. You're going to hold it in and it'll start buzzing, wait till the buzzing stops. On plug-in devices, you will unplug it from the wall, you will hold the set button, you will apply power, wait for the buzzing to start. Once the buzzing stops, you then let go and you have factory reset the device. So our motion detector, it also has a spot marked set button. The set button, once held in, puts the motion into link mode. You can see it's flashing green. I can then go to whatever switch I want, hold the set button. Now the motion will turn on the switch. All of our devices work that way. They all interoperate the same way. We have a micro module. Micro module also has a set button. I can link switches, buttons, motions to the micro module. Vice versa, I could also link this by holding the set button in and link it back to one or more switches. There is an option called multi-link mode. If I want to link a switch to not just one switch, but maybe a bunch of switches, I can actually press and hold the set button in. The switch will go into link mode. Then I'm going to tap it one more time. You'll see the flashing's a little bit faster. This is called multi-link mode. Now, I could just hold the set button for 3 to 5 seconds on each of my devices with the switches at the level that I want them to respond to. And if I simply just hold the set button in, I've now created one button or one switch. When I turn it off, it actually controls all of them. When I turn it on, it turns them all, but they all go to their own specific levels. Some are brighter than others, some are really faint, but I've got this one switch controlling all of them, and it really doesn't matter if I'm using a micro module to control all of them, if I'm using a lamp module, motion detector, everything interoperates that way.